Spyro only exists because Activision didn't think they'd make enough money. What even is behind that mask of his? If we're lucky, it might be a good reason to use his doubles. Wrecking Ball's moveset makes me want to burn it. Not only because of how gross it is, but also due to the fact that it's horrible as well. It also doesn't help when you're everyone's least favorite character in a game for children. A stronger but slower igniter? We didn't even want normal igniter, so why would we want this? Trigger Happy is just a lessered robot. That and the fact that he is most likely the richest character while being the most common is what keeps people from playing as him. At least he's the only warning about the money lost while playing this game, for you and him. Even the poorly crafted characters in this list at least have some depth to them. Drobot is just holding down the primary attack button. What a lame character with an even worse name. The only upside is that you're less likely to get carpal tunnel, unlike Trigger Happy players. There's no reason to play this character unless you're playing with a 2-year-old. Even they could figure out Drobot's extremely shallow moveset. Blink and destroy? More like blink and you'll miss this extremely forgettable character. You would have to have the brain the size of a Lego to like this glorified robotic paperweight, and an even smaller brain to make this heaping pile of poor game design your mascot. I only need to say one line for this Skylander to roast him. His only good move is his secondary attack. Done and done. This Skylander was made when Activision forgot to add a 4th tech Skylander. His moveset and design are so bland that you could come up with them in 3 seconds. Dynamite go toss. Drop big bomb ground slam go brrrr. We still need a soul jump move. When run into bomb it goes skirr. If I were to pull a fish straight out of the ocean and gave it a gun, it would have the same effectiveness as Gill Grunt.
Because I can't even begin to see the amount of
Lambim is just Winter Bigfoot with a bobsled, and man, the hype for the Skylander lasts as long as his sleigh does. Not very long. With a generic Ice Brawler moveset, it's expected. The only reason anyone cares about Zap is because of that one kid with cancer. Although it was quite tragic, so was his performance in his own heroic challenge. Wimshell is an acquired taste. You'd have to have the taste of Wrecking Ball. You would eat literally anything in front of you. All this talk about eating has gotten me hungry, jeez. Since no one in their right mind would play as Whamshell, let's just cook them. Don't cook them with the ranged attacks though. They're awful. Eruptor is one of those characters where you end up running in a circle and occasionally turning around to attack. Just watch this clip from Skylander Gamer TV.
Programmed to think like that way, I'm not really sure. See, that's what you gotta do. You gotta try to make him go in a circle. That'll screw him up right there. Okay, let's not do that. Oh shooty, my booty. Eruptor could die right here. And that's something I really would no! Did not mean to do that, did not mean to do that. Oh my gosh, he almost just took a bunch of damage right there. Dude, can you...
Now seeing that makes me want a lava barf.
the amount of
Frino stole his catchphrase and is still a better Skylander. People ask me why I don't do speedruns, specifically in the first 2 games. Flamesinger's voice says it all. Don't say it anymore though. I'd rather listen to people defend Eruptor. Excuse me, who again? This is the same case as Double Trouble. If your main gimmick is pointless, no one will care about you. Except the game devs. I guess they love their fair share of cringy fart jokes. Either that or their brains must be as dead as the scarecrows she places. A worker at Activision chopped down a tree and said, "Hey, I can make a Skylander out of that." He also must have loved acorns. Oh Johnny, you sly dog, you and your nuts. Everyone loves this Skylander. Must have got hit in the head with 1 or 2 of his melons. Then, again, the chances are unlikely due to how inaccurate they are. Once again, another Skylander I forgot existed. At least this one's Jamaican. If your bones aren't strong enough to block all damage with a shield made by insanely intelligent robot overlords, then you might need some milk. But first, put on some pants. They should be in there with all the bone brand wars you never use. People should stop collecting chase variants. If you have all 3 hexes with no broken pieces, then you have what is rarer than any of them.
Cinder is the most poorly rounded Skylander to ever exist, in my humble opinion. Her lightning attacks are mediocre at best, her Skylander's design is worse than Spyro's, and her wholly benevolent ancients is she bland. They should have made the flying a gimmick with most. Like, if you press the L2 button, you fly. And not to mention the...
Some Skylanders have all 3 good moves. Some have 2. Some have only 1. Ghost Roaster? You thought Ghost Roaster had a good move. The best move in the Skylander is his default ability to walk. If I wanted to, I could just not roast him. His name is Ghost Roaster for a reason. He'll just kill himself as his 3rd attack. And I don't care about the memes. This Skylander is not in the slightest pog. First person to scream a random word gets to name this Skylander, and he's a simp too. Introducing Prison Break. He shoots, he strikes, he dies. That's all he's good for. Next Mr. Beast challenge. The last to let Prison Break die wins $100,000. When I play as this Skylander, I only see rain. No shine, just rain. Just depressing, useless rain. Also, the same person who came up with his 2nd attack must have come up with his name too. Dynarang? I will pin your comment if you can give me a good reason why he's named Dynarang. Besides, he's a dino with boomerangs. Oh wait. Your average Master was better off just liking Whirlwind's design. Now he has to live with the fact that his mascot is utter garbage and no one will use her. Her flight ability already cripples you, and when your final move is underwhelming and your clouds are too, it doesn't look very promising. Is this supposed to be Zeus? No wonder people keep getting struck by lightning. I don't think anyone would care if I roasted Sonic Boom or not.